It's episode 129 of TrustyHogs. I'm Catherine Bohart, she's Helen Bauer, and somebody has sent us in Stanley Cups!
Yes!
Helen immediately filtered with water and started to drink it, which I'd love to have done, but I will be taking mine home to deep wash it.
No, I rinsed
You didn't.
it. I did.
You poured the glass of water you had. By the way, this is a podcast about our gorgeous and perfect lives, and then we answer your listener problems, and it's dreamy.
We're
Welcome.
young British women.
Thank you for saying
/
young.
Irish.
Wow, I went to young before I even dealt with my nationality. Whoa, my priorities have changed in the last decade.
Through the fog, step forth the trusty hogs. Yeah, you're gonna give them your problems and they will solve them. Or maybe they won't, and that's your problem. They'll have guests and Andrew White on the tech. Oh, it's Helen and Catherine as the trusty hogs. Trust the trusty hogs, or maybe not.
If you're new here, we've wanted to be American and have Stanley Cups our entire adult lives.
Yeah.
I remember when I was 7 and walking down the street and I saw my first Stanley Cup.
I was born wanting a Stanley Cup. I was born with an empty hand. Waiting for my Stanley Cup. I was so excited.
I feel like I'm in a TikTok video and I'm
You
about
are.
to go to Benihana.
Yeah, and my feeling is that you haven't cleaned that properly.
I
And
rinsed it. If
that's
you
not
get a
enough.
new cup,
it's come in
it
plastic
comes clean. It
packaging.
comes clean in a
It
pack
doesn't come clean. It comes like touched by who knows.
by machines. This isn't handcrafted, Catherine.
I think it is. And also you
Thank you
stole
so
the gorgeous
much.
green colour, so I've got pink, which I am happy about too, but I think you were meant to have the pink and that's the Irish one.
I own a lot of pink clothes, and I think if I wear a full pink outfit and a pink Stanley, then everyone knows I'm straight. Whereas if it's
really
green, they might be like, you never know.
No, people know.
Maybe she's bi-curious.
No
you know?
one thinks you're bi-curious.
I think they might.
No, everything you do is for men.
The amount...
Even though it's so disgusting, it's so confusing. They're all for daddy. They're all for like papa, you know?
I'm seeing my dad this weekend.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, we're doing
Did you pick a low cut top? Are you ready?
Yeah, I've got my sluttiest outfit ready for my dad's belated 73rd.
See what I mean though?
It's me.
Like that just rolled off the tongue. And then rolled off the tongue and then rolled off the tongue and then rolled off the tongue. You get it. The point is.
Have I told you this already? What
Thank
we're
you,
doing
Andrew.
for him?
No.
We're taking him to see Dune 2 at the IMAX.
Oh, you did
I
say
did
this
tell
and
you.
I blocked it out because it's so boring. Hey,
It's so desperate.
he'll like them.
Please love me. Please love me. I like your films too.
Oh God. Have you seen the Cat Cohen bit on Dune?
No.
Oh my God, Helen, you'd love it. As you know, all know,
Butcher.
incredible stand-up comedian Cat Cohen has
Mm-hmm.
an incredible clip online about how she doesn't like films that are about sand or ropes, and how her ideal genre of film is one where women look into the bathroom cabinet and say things like "Hello, stranger," and she's so good at comedy.
Women looking into mirrors is the best moment.
It's an excellent genre.
Like whenever you picture like writing your own show or film, do you always have a moment where you look into a mirror in it?
Absolutely not.
I always
have-
include it.
I have scenes where she goes around the house and covers all the mirrors. You know, that's more likely than my character. would
You're a
do
natural comic.
that. I'm a really funny girl.
I remember like thinking, oh my God, I always like, because you know when you're really drunk on a night out, particularly in your 20s, and like everything feels like a movie, right? And then you'd like be washing your hands
Yeah.
after going to the toilet and you'd look up into the mirror and you're like, you don't even recognize yourself, mainly because you're mashed up. And you're just sort of like, this is a moment. Did you not have this? I've had this so many times.
I do feel like this is the difference between us, though. I do think you think your life is a film,
It is.
and I worry everyone will forget about me. Like I'm
Oh.
like you're like my life's a film. I'm like my life's not. It's like but a piece of sand in an endless dune.
Yeah, so like a film that ends up like in...
But in the Dune film, you're Zendaya and I'm a grain of sand.
I like to think mine's on a streaming
casting
service. I don't
ourselves.
think your film, like, it might not be on a street. Like, maybe you'll be like in a blockbuster
I'm
or
straight to
something.
VHS.
No, oh my God, could you imagine?
Straight to VHS.
No,
Pebble,
I think
straight
we
to
both would be
VHS.
good films. We've had a
Just-
lot in our lives. We moved to London and we're thriving on the international comedy scene.
I think
and we own Stanley's.
I think I caught your depression.
Oh no, did
I
you
think
actually?
that you coughed at me so much when you had it that it left your body and went into mine.
Oh no, I'm really sorry if you actually did catch it.
I think I did. I feel sad.
Because you know that mine went.
I know. That's why I think I got it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, did you wake up feeling bad? Because I know you said you felt sensitive earlier. Do you actually think you've got it?
Yeah, I'm going to start back to therapy on Friday.
That's good. It's good. It's good just to like get in there and just sort of like get some of it out your system.
I guess
What do you feel the tired?
He always says so many reasonable things, though.
You know, you can
Also-
change therapist to a really unreasonable one.
Do you
I know
think?
one.
Do you? Could I have her number?
She's so
And I assumed her, and I was
Yeah,
right.
yeah, you were Not my therapist. She's great.
He's
but
my first male therapist, and I stopped going a while ago because I was like, this is a bit too much perspective, and now I'm back in need of some again.
Wait, how much perspective was he giving you?
He's just like, you know, like when I talk about like pressures to be thin, he's like, he just says really reasonable things like, you know, why I think exceptionalism is specifically necessary for me and why I'm so uncomfortable being ordinary.
Because I think you're really harsh on yourself, but you're so accepting of every other body. Like, you're not like someone who's critical.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm very critical of my partners, though.
Are you?
I think that
Okay,
I can
I've never
be.
been your partner.
I think I can be. I think I can be really hard to be around because I have such high standards for myself that I'm quite like, I think that when I start to see somebody as like my family, I can be kind of harsh. Thank you for saying that, though. That's a relief. Because
I've never felt a critique from you. I mean, like, obviously we went through the phase of you thinking that I should be in Pilates with you, but that was more you needing company than anything.
that's just, I don't like to be alone.
I know.
Yeah, I hate being
Yeah.
alone at all. I haven't been to Pilates in so long, which
Yeah,
also
thank
makes me
God.
think I'm depressed.
No, it was
'cause I
part of
don't
the
go.
cult. No, you can do what I do for exercise at the moment.
What?
So swimming's gone.
Already?
Yeah, because I'm about to go swimming in Melbourne all the time. So I'm just sort of like, what's the point in like swimming now, right?
Right, okay.
So, grow with Joe.
I'm so glad we got back to you so fast.
Grow
That's
with
good.
Joe. Oh my God, yeah. You're depressed, but I've got the solution.
Talk to me. Let's grow with Joe.
Well, I don't
Is it
know if it's any
gardening?
good.
Is it gardening? Because I want no part of it.
No, she's like a YouTube exercise channel.
Oh, cool.
And she's so smiley. And she just loves to do like low impact workouts with you. And they're so accessible. And I'm saying this as someone who is not.
No, I kind of love that.
I don't want to jump around. It's so fun.
Okay. Is she using weights or any equipment?
No equipment.
I knew grow
and
with Joe
low
would be
impact
no.
to the point where she's like, your neighbours won't even mind. And I don't even have anyone living below me. Like, I'm just on the concrete ground.
I think that's for the best.
Yeah, because I
You're
feel
a
bad for
heavy
the
thugger.
worms. Like,
Well, no, not the worms, but I would say you're not like a quiet gal and you do a lot of running around.
yeah, and Sunil, I'm like, Sunil, I'm going to go work out now. And I make a massive deal about starting to work out. And then 20 minutes later, I'm like, I'm done.
Oh, that sounds nice. Grow with Joe, you say.
Grow with, I can send you a link.
But I'd love you to. Here's the thing that I'm struggling with. I'm going to do Zoom therapy because despite having lots of stand-up about it, I do actually find it the best because I find I'm sometimes bad at like going to the place.
I do Zoom therapy, I get it.
Yeah, but here's my thing. I haven't lived with other people whilst in therapy. And the question is, where are you doing it?
I send Sunil out. Have we not talked about this
I
before?
can't send all three women out the house.
Yeah, that's tricky.
I can't be like, girlies,
Sunil,
everyone get out of this big house.
Yeah, he either goes or I'm like, if you're gonna be in, can you be in your room and stay there? But he says he likes the Tuesday morning like opportunity to like, you've got to get out and get a coffee.
Interesting. The problem is, you see, I already asked them all to like get off the internet and be silent when I do voiceovers every other week.
Yeah,
And I think that's really the max you can push it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the most you can be like.
What time is it?
Like, I had to interrupt Serena watching the Kardashians this morning, and I just felt like such a bitch. I had to be like, babe, I need 20 minutes of the internet.
Knowing the logistics of your house, is there any way you could be like, you guys have like downstairs, the kitchen,
May I go up to the
living room,
attic?
and you go up to like the Britney
Ooh,
office?
Un bonny day. Oui. Okay.
Could that? Would you feel like comfortable doing it in their office?
Yeah, if they are okay with that. It's just that if I hear like so much as a breath of somebody else, I'm going to be like, by which I mean nothing. I feel nothing. I'm fine.
No one can overhear it. And I don't know, I'm not saying anything that's incriminating, but it's like,
know.
the idea.
Oh, I am.
That's, oh no, you've
Yeah.
committed.
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
Pancake wasn't an accident.
Oh my God. Wait, have you actually committed a crime?
Did you just not hear me say that?
What did you say?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
Oh my God, what did you say?
Nothing.
Did you say pancake wasn't an accident? Because if you did, that's really fucked up. Did you say that? Rest in peace, Pancake.
Rest in peace,
If you don't know what that is, you're really late to the
Pour
podcast.
one out for Pancake. Oh yeah, yeah, you're really late. You should probably go back a couple of episodes.
A couple.
A lot.
Pancake's
of
been
it.
dead
Like,
since
oh.
January last year.
Oh my God.
Like, Pancake's,
I know.
Pancake's cold. Oh no, that's really sad. Stop sipping like that. Can I tell you about what happened to me today?
Oh yeah. I had you ever stopped doing that?
Yes, I listened to your depression story. I think it's because I was depressed last month and you provided solutions, and I feel like I got shitty with you for providing solutions. So now you're depressed. I don't want to provide solutions.
Yeah,
but I don't want to hear about it because I want to get it fucking back. I don't want to catch it back. That'd be mental.
And empathy's not an option, so let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you. Come
Okay,
on.
what's the plan then? So you're going to do therapy?
Oh, fuck off. I'm fine. I'm well resilient. Go on. Tell me.
Well, if anything,
I'm
I
well
love it.
resilient.
It's a home away from home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Do an exercise class and take some vitamin D.
Oh,
Do you want some vitamins? I've got some vitamins in
you're
my
right,
bag.
right,
I just
sure.
went to Boots.
No, I get them from my food. I'm fine.
From food.
I'm fine. That wasn't meant to be passive aggressive, by the way.
I
There are vitamins in all foods.
I'm having the best.
Most foods? Some foods.
No, there's not vitamins in all foods. I went to Itsu today though and had something with vitamins in it. I'm
Yum,
assuming
what you
so.
have?
The chicken teriyaki on rice.
Hell yeah, that's got vitamins in it.
Does it actually? And I had a
Yum.
kombucha, the passion fruit kombucha.
Oh my. Okay, sorry. You a new woman since last week.
I'm a
You're
new
doing Joe
woman.
with Grow and you're eating Itsu.
I did that, and then I went to because I was filming
You've
this
had
morning.
my day.
I was filming this morning, went to Itsu afterwards, had a kombucha and a salady chicken rice thing, and then went to go print some photos from this camera I've had for ages, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna pay for the.
You've had a me day.
I'm gonna
Helen, wait till you hear what I've done.
Wait, what? Oh my God, nothing. Cry.
I had an honestly late morning, early afternoon bath, 2 breakfasts, tried to get something from the post office, couldn't, and went home and had to sit and stare at the wall.
That's the best day.
That's terrible.
2 breakfasts is so fun. Do you not call it breakfast and brunch, or do you just say 2 breakfasts?
No, can you have breakfast and brunch?
Yeah.
Is it not like
Bloody
breakfast
have.
and lunch?
Oh, that's cute.
Thanks.
No, because then I feel like you can't have lunch.
You could have la.
I want breakfast, brunch,
There's still
lunch.
la left.
Do you want to hear this?
I
see
feel
this?
weird.
You sound weird.
Is this a good episode?
No, I can feel your depression.
I'm sorry.
You know what? You should be fucking sorry.
All right.
Okay,
I'm
we can't
sorry.
both be depressed.
Come on, let's see your pictures then.
No, they're not good.
They better be tit shots.
I paid
Let's go. That'll cheer me up.
£17. They're all unusable.
Oh my God, I have the most incredible story to tell you in the extras. If
Wait,
I have to ask a friend if I have permission to tell it.
Andrew, write that down. I want to hear it in the
Oh
extras.
my
And if not,
God.
you just tell me.
It's absolutely some of the most insane gossip I've ever heard in my life. These pictures are dog shit.
Well, I had a disposable camera.
Every
I
single
got one
one of these
last
is
year.
black.
I know. There's some of you and Andrew in there. I'm so sure.
These are terrible.
And then I was like,
Chen.
Aaron Chad, yeah, that's a nice picture.
That's a lovely
But I
picture.
went
Laura.
with this disposable camera and I was like, oh, I'm going to get these pictures printed and they're all useless. And I said to the guy, I was like, I will pay for the 1 hour service. And I went and sat in Wetherspoons and had a Diet Coke. But
These
I was,
are terrible.
they're so bad, aren't they? And they sort of like handed them over being like, you've just wasted so much of your money. There's like 4 that have actually come
Wow,
out.
these are bad.
It's pointless, isn't it?
These are really. This is like, how much money did this cost you?
£17 to get them printed. And I reckon the
£17?
camera was like £8.
Oh my God.
I know, I'm such a fool. But I think it's because people upload onto Instagram like prints, right?
You
and
have
they
a phone.
I know.
Is
You
it-
could just do the effect.
Go on, Andrew.
Is it like the Brooklyn Beckham photography book? Have you seen this?
What's the
Are you
Brooklyn
trying to be
Beckham
Mae Martin
photography
with
book?
with Polaroids?
Is that what Mae Martin does?
Yeah, they take
That is
Polaroids.
exactly what I'm trying to do then. I love them.
Gosh.
I love
shame.
them. Oh my God.
It hasn't worked.
Oh no. I'm sorry. Go on, Andrew.
Oh, that's
What's Brooklyn Beckham done?
Oh, we know because he like basically tries to be everything because he
A
thinks.
photographer and a chef.
Yeah.
He's a chef, though. He actually is a chef, isn't he?
Well,
Yes,
I'm a chef
yeah.
in the sense that like I make meals I eat.
Women can't be chefs. They can be cooks.
Oh,
Didn't he
sorry.
do like a he did a collaboration with like Food Network or one of the big food Instagrams. He's like, here's my take on beans on toast or something really basic like that. And it was literally
Stop.
like, get the toast, butter the toast, put the beans on the toast. And yeah, it's pretty crazy actually.
But do you think he's just the funniest guy ever? Like, he's doing that knowing that it's funny, right?
I don't,
I don't
know that he
know.
does know.
He
it's funny.
has to. Because his mum is so funny. Victoria Beckham is so funny.
Funny people can have dumb children.
Yeah, that's true.
Dumb children.
Dumb is harsh. That was harsh.
Sorry.
I saw you say it.
So
But I
sorry.
will say this. funny people can have unfunny children, and unfunny people can have funny children.
I feel like if you're doing
Straight parents
beans
can
on-
have gay kids, and gay
What?
Yeah, gay parents can have straight kids.
I could have a gay child.
I could have a straight child.
Oh my god.
I actually don't
Should
know
we
what I
swap?
talk to them about.
Agree,
we should swap. We should do a
If-
swap.
yeah.
It's a deal.
I can't raise. I cannot. I
actually
do not
can't
have the
raise
emotional
a gay-
ability.
a
to
straight kid, I
help.
mean-
You can't raise a straight.
what
100%.
would I
You'd be
even
so
talk to them about?
disrespectful to them. Like your little daughter would come home and be like, "This is my boyfriend." You'd be like, "No, he's
Yeah,
fucking not.
all
He's the
right,
worst. I
cool.
hate him."
Great. Good luck with your
Oh
accidental
my God.
pregnancy.
Could you? We could not swap. We could swap.
I think we could.
Your red hair though would be a bit of a giveaway, don't you think?
I don't
And the
know, like-
size of my kids, like
I quite
raising
like
something
the
bigger
size
than
of your
you.
kid, though. I think that'd be great. It would really
Really?
make me feel safe, I think. Sort of thudding around with my baby.
Thudding.
Yeah, 'cause
Your
it-
baby thudding around.
I'd love that.
For the benefit of the listener, I'm 6'1" and morbidly obese.
No,
Thud, thud, thud.
that's not the point. That's not it. It's that you're so tall and you are so flat-footed. It's nothing to do with your weight and everything to do with the fact that you absolutely, every part of your foot whacks the ground, whacks the ground, whacks the ground. No, let's be very clear.
I just don't want to wear only orthopedic shoes.
well, I
think
think that you would make less noise
I
if you
was
did.
Googling it the other day because I was like, I need to get special trainers because I am so flat-footed.
Yeah.
And like I do have like insoles that I put in, but with these shoes I'm wearing, these are like Adidas. But like if you put the insole in, then your ankle's like out the shoe, so it's got like no support because you're too high up off the ground.
My love, you need some orthopedic shoes.
Yeah. So then I looked
have
up orthopedic
large,
shoes. I looked up.
wide, flat feet. And I just think if you're ever going to like
Say
surprise
feminine at the end
anyone,
of that. Say it again, but say feminine.
you
at
have
the end
wide, flat,
of it. Large,
large,
feminine
feminine lady feet.
Thank you. Fucking hell.
Do you have to pay for 1.5 manicures? Pedicures, I mean.
That's really nasty.
Wow, I'm being a bitch today.
I'm gonna get a pedicure at the weekend.
This always happens, doesn't it? I always come in and say I feel really shit and sad and soft when I do this. Not always, but when I feel this, I'm like, don't, but you have to be nice to me.
once
And
a
then I'm
month.
such a bitch to you.
I know, but I told you that.
See what I'm saying? Being my partner's the worst. I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Don't make yourself feel bad. I kind of like it when you're bitchy.
Okay,
Also, I've got a Stanley Cup now, so I can.
I
take
have
it.
a manicure that's based on the Love Is Blind cushions. I feel well.
They're amazing.
Are these a good sign of my wellness? I think so.
Can you just tell me what you asked for when you went in? Because they
This.
do look incredible. But did you just go into a manicurist and go like, "Hey, I want them designed off the Love Is Blind"?
I found an
cushions."
American manicurist who'd already done a manicure based on the Love Is Blind cushions
Awesome.
and said, "This, please."
Awesome.
And the lady was like, "Okay," and asked no further questions.
But they're so good. This is a
she
fancy
did
manicurist.
such a good job. Yeah, she did such a good. Oh my gosh, I found this amazing place in Islington.
Go on.
It's so nice. They make you a Vietnamese coffee.
Is this in Camden Passage?
No,
Okay, I've walked past one where they do like it's a coffee shop and an
the
nail bar.
place is exquisite. They're
stop.
so good at nail art, like specifically good at nail art. And I'm not going to say on the podcast where they are because that's how good they
You're
are.
safeguarding.
And it's not about safeguarding. It's about the fact that they've got 2 chairs. It's tiny. And if you think that you know what I'm talking about, don't put it on anything. Don't put it on your perverts forum, whatever that's called. What's it called?
Discord.
I want none of that.
I love that Andrew just showed me the patron Discord for the first time, like properly looking on it, and we looked through the rest in peace pancake thread.
They do threads?
Yeah, and there's just pictures of their animals, and it's so cute, Catherine. There's a tortoise on there.
That's quite
It
sweet.
is, the threads are very sweet. There's the pet thread, there's a Pokemon Go thread. And then
Stop.
there's a thread for each of you. So like when you're on Mastermind, they put it on the Catherine thread, like Catherine's on Mastermind.
That is actually
You
really
guys are
sweet.
too good to us.
But are they also like Catherine's being a bitch this week?
No.
Because I think that would be like more true.
But let's get that
But
one
ultimately
started.
more hurtful.
Episode 129, hashtag Catherine's being a bitch. Let's get that thread going. Make it,
She
screenshot
is.
it, send it to us.
Catherine's being such a little bitch. Hey, thanks so much to the person who sent in our Stanley Cup because it is the nicest thing that's happened
Can I
to me
just
today.
say, I don't think if you're-
It's the
I
best
think
thing
if
that's
you're-
happened to me today. I'm going to be hydrated. I'm going to be depressed but hydrated.
I think if you're depressed, you need to stop like being so harsh on yourself and saying you're being a bitch. Because you're really not being a bitch.
What if I'm just a depressed bitch? What if I'm a
Then that's fine, but then don't say it in a bad way. Be
bitch?
like, I'm a depressed bitch.
I'm a depressed bitch.
I'm a depressed
I'm a depressed
bitch.
bitch.
Like, fuck everyone.
fuck
God, everyone's a fucking whore. Say that.
fuck all y'all whores.
You're all pig-shaped dicks fucking coming at me. Something like that. Say that. Fucking work on yourself, you fucking little shits.
Work on yourself.
Look at your face, you fucking screwed
I
up
should probably work on
cunt. Say that.
myself and also my face because my skin's breaking out and I don't know what to
Okay,
do.
you are having a full-on breakdown.
Yeah.
Should we...
Helen, you could be a dominatrix. That was
Actually
so,
wicked.
like,
You could be
immediately.
such a good dominatrix unless it was
Do you think? I'm not very good at tying things. Because it's mainly knot work, isn't it? Like it's a lot of untying and tying.
I think. Are you thinking of boats? I think there's another.
No,
I
no.
know. But I do think you could possibly do a different.
I could do the
type of-
shouting, but I don't think I'd want to do any of the manual labor.
There's men
part of it.
online who like just like to be verbally abused or like abused over text, and then they just send you money.
Please get in contact.
Yeah, I know, right? You're
Please
so
get in
good at that.
contact. I just don't want to do any of the like
And may I also
fluids.
say?
I think.
May I also say though that you could do that dominatrix type where you have a little assistant, not me, but where you have a little assistant.
Andrew.
Like
Andrew's-
Andrew.
yeah.
Like Andrew.
What does the assistant do?
The assistant could do the tying up. Could do maybe some of the cleanup.
Andrew's not good at knots. Look at all these cables.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, Andrew. I do love you
No,
so
you
much,
do.
but it's
Honestly,
not exactly like you're like.
If I may, I wasn't really thinking Andrew because I'm not sure that you guys are a like a what's the word I'm looking for?
A sexual compatible duo.
Yeah.
Because we are.
I don't know that you're anybody.
You should see our sexual tension when we sing together.
I hear that, but I don't know that you are a crossover of anybody's specific interests. Like gay man, Helen Bauer. I feel like that you're the straightest woman alive. I think.
A straight woman and a gay man are so close.
I know, but they're not.
So
they're not
close.
crossing Venn diagrams. They're parallel. You understand?
I feel like we can cross at some
No,
moments.
I don't think
Pop
you can.
cultural references, things we
No.
like, smells we like.
No, but that's.
Gay men smell like women
But
and vice
people
versa.
aren't attracted to you because of which scented candle you would choose. Do you understand?
It's not a scented candle, it's a spritz.
Oh, right,
It's Giorgio Armani, my way.
Right. Well, listen, it's an option. Think about it. Obviously, practice those knots. Get tying.
How much do I
girlies.
pay the assistant? Are they on like a payroll
I think
with
what
me?
you want ideally is to find an assistant whose kink it is to assist you. And thereby they're paying you to be the
It's like
assistant.
a really toxic workspace.
Oh, 100%. But you
Listen to me, you fat little piece of fucking shit. Work on yourself before you start screaming in my fucking face.
You're loving it.
Yeah,
You're loving it.
yeah.
You're loving it already.
You know who would be great at doing it as my assistant? My sister.
Oh
Yes,
my
that's
god, that's
perfect.
actually
There we go.
perfect.
She's a fucking bitch.
She'd be like a natural born killer for it.
Like,
She'd be
she
so
rung me
good.
earlier and she knew I was filming this morning and she went, good, you haven't got too much makeup on. You always got too much on. And I was like, right, hi, fuck you, hang up. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
That would be perfect. Also, that cackle that she does when she just like laughs at people, just like straight up laughs at people.
God, you're so fucking ugly.
Imagine
Oh!
they just get their dicks out and she just laugh and laugh and laugh. It's perfect.
I mean, that feels like we can't get dicks out around her and me together. That feels wrong. No? Like sexually as siblings?
I don't know what you do.
I don't know what
guess
my
for
line
work,
is.
It's like,
For my line, I don't want to be in a sexual situation with a sibling.
then you're
And
not-
I've always said that. I want that noted. That's not like a new revelation for me. I've never wanted to be in a
new
sexual...
line in the sand.
Please do not put me in a sexual situation with a... yeah, never mind.
Is it a sexual one? Or if you're working there, is it a workplace one? You know?
Yeah, true. I'll
Like-
talk to her. Let me talk to her. She's out of work at the moment.
Why?
She quit the other job. As if you're actually surprised.
It's faster than I expected it to be.
Yeah, she quit the other job. She's in Brighton with my dad at the moment. She's
So
trying to
she's
get...
left Cornwall.
Yeah, she thinks she's supposed to raise bunnies now.
Right. It's not a natural pivot from pastry.
It is.
Is it?
It is when she explains it. I can't do it again. But she twisted it in a way that I was like, actually, yeah. We need to get you a bunny farm. Like, fuck, let's have a bunny farm and dad's rental 2-bed flat. Like,
But is that a job?
no, not yet. But you have to envision these things. You know, I can't say to my sister, oh, you can't run a bunny farm because that's not a proper job.
Because we work.
Because she thinks we're clowns. Like,
Well, we are.
I know, but she doesn't say it in the way that we're comedians. How cool is that? But she's like, you're pathetic clowns.
Yeah.
You guys
I really
have
see that.
your ego's really big, Helen. That's her favourite one. Should we bring on our guest?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. I'm so
Woo!
excited.
Me too.
I've just binged her on Instagram
I'm
like a little
so excited.
like a little cretin.
She's everything you want to be.
She is.
I know, let's do this
A
thing.
California girl.
Yes, please. Welcome to the podcast.
Leslie Liao! Bonza, g'day, and welcome to TrustyHogs in Australia. We're going to be bush pigs. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an Australian version of TrustyHogs.
I think what we need to say is we're going on tour, both of us.
Yes, sorry.
To
Australia.
We'll both be playing. I'll be playing Melbourne and Sydney. You'll be playing Melbourne and
Sydney and Brisbane and Perth.
fabulous. I will be in Melbourne. I'll be at the Westin 3 at the International Comedy Festival. You can buy tickets for my show now. And at Sydney, I'll be at the Factory Theatre and you can buy tickets for my show now.
And in Melbourne, I'll be at the Greek, which I have looked on Google Maps, and it is very close to Catherine's venue. Isn't that so cute? We're super
pick me up
close.
after.
And then, no, I think you'll be picking me up.
Oh.
I think.
That's
I need
standard.
to check that. But come pick us up. Come pick us
Come
up.
pick us up.
Sydney, I'll be at the Factory Theatre with Catherine, and that's super close to the ice cream place. Brisbane, I'll be at Powerhouse. And in Perth...
Can a powerhouse be inside of a powerhouse? She will be.
I'll be bloody there. And at Perth, I'll be at the Perth Comedy Festival for the Regal Theatre.
Gorgeous.
And we're also bringing Trusty Hogs live
Yeah.
to Australia.
Melbourne and Sydney, bitches. It's on sale. I've never said bitches before in my life.
It
like
felt
that.
really wrong.
It felt really weird. I said it and I was
Bitches, get your tickets.
like, no, that's hideous. Well, anyway, see you there, Australia.
Aussie.
No, we've been over this.
Aussie. Hoggy.
Yeah.
Oh.
We both got it wrong.
We'll see you there.
Leslie, how are you? Welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
Hi. You have the sweet demeanor of a woman who's been doing like tourism today. Is that what's happening?
How did you know? Could you tell?
Because Helen bounded in and was like,
Oh.
I'm so jealous she's been to Buckingham Palace. And I was like, okay.
Jealous as in like you've never been?
Oh, I've been.
Yeah,
I haven't been inside.
But she would go every day. Did you get to
I-
go inside?
No.
That would be crazy. Okay.
Are we allowed to go inside?
No.
I
no,
think
no.
in the
Oh.
summer. There's
They're
like
not starting with Americans.
I'm sure they make you buy a pass
So
or
you
something.
you can
Right.
buy your way in the summer as a tourist to like see a certain amount of rooms, or you have to do like really good charity work, or get like an OBE or be an influencer.
What?
I've seen influencers get in. I've seen it happen.
We're
And-
influencers, but it's not.
No, we're not in the right way. Like we're influencers that would then do something shitty and we'd say something shitty about it
Yeah, it's
afterwards.
true. It's true.
Yeah, but you would never go in and like mock the palace, right?
Hi, we've not met. I'm Catherine. I should have said I'm Irish.
That's pretty
clear. But the problem is I don't want to go in there. I'd really rather
Yeah.
not. I have no
Yeah.
interest in it.
Not at all.
No, you're all right.
See, I want to go in. You'd want to go in, right?
I don't know that I have a desire. I would look at a photo,
Nice.
you know?
Is it just the walking that's the trouble for you? You're just like, I don't want to do the steps.
Honestly, we've been walking a lot this trip.
So it is the walking.
And the steps are great, but it's like where once
does
we
it
get
end?
home, we like violently pass out. So I don't think that the beautiful Buckingham Palace is worth the extra steps. I'm sure. Are there photos online?
I'm
Yeah, there's
sure
photos
there
online.
are.
So then
Yeah,
I'm happy to look at photos online.
Wicked from bed.
From my bed.
I'm
going to
send you
couch.
so many tonight when
Yes.
you're trying to sleep. I'm just going to be like blowing up your phone with every picture I have of
This
Buckingham
angle,
Palace.
this angle, this. And when you say we, you mean you and your boyfriend?
Me, I have a real boyfriend.
I
We
know,
know
I
this.
know
Which
he's
you can
there.
tell-
He's in the studio.
which you can fact check. There he is.
Yeah.
He's right there.
He's
Isn't
so
it so
tall.
cool you have a boyfriend? Don't you just love I've never had a boyfriend.
Really?
Never.
Do you desire for one?
Yeah, just to say, just so I can say to people like desire but on Hinge but refuse to talk to anyone.
Do you have a brother?
Yeah, I do have a brother.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
He has a girlfriend.
He has a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend.
I'm sure
Great.
she's really fun.
God.
And they live in LA. I don't know if you are looking
I'll
for
travel.
something.
I like Disney.
I don't mind a long distance thing either, even though he and I live a mile apart.
Oh, that's
and he's
close.
walked to my place before. It's very sweet.
Gosh.
That's
But,
so
You
sweet.
said that like that was a long walk. You really are from LA. No one in London thinks a mile is a long walk.
know.
You guys drive too much. May I say that? You
We've
drive too much.
taken I want to say like 3 Ubers here so far.
Fair play.
I took an Uber this morning.
That's normal, right?
I mean, I was feeling lazy.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's normal. They have an incredible public transport system.
We did that too. We did that too. We went
How many times, Leslie?
several times. I feel like we
Several,
did.
okay,
It's
nice.
called the Tube.
Slay.
Is it?
It certainly can be said
Have
that
you
way.
heard of it? But
Honey, have I heard of it? I've written it. Every line I've written.
Yeah.
But I'm happily a tourist, and I'm also happily a girl because I just let Pedro lead the way. Like I'm such a girl. Like he does the directions. I close my eyes.
You close
I
your
giggle
eyes.
and follow him. Like
But do you pick the places or do you just go, take me wherever you wish?
I'm just like, take me there, Pedro.
Stop
I
it.
do think with a man called Pedro, you kind of have to, don't you?
I know.
Like Pedro's not taking your lead.
No, I would never give. If I'm on tour and I'm having to do an hour show every evening, I
Yeah.
do not let someone else take the lead on the day.
Oh, really?
Because I feel like sometimes some people when they're like touring comics, you're doing an hour every night at the moment,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's the whole theater after me.
Yeah.
I
room.
figured that. I kind of put it
Yes.
together because I saw your name. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah.
So how's it going?
Oh well, it's my second week there. So it's now
Second
I feel bedded
week.
in. It's nice.
How
yeah.
many shows are you doing there a night? Or
So it's like 6 a week.
oh my
And
god.
then 12. It is 12. But I didn't do the Monday, so actually 11 all told. But yes,
So far you've done
7.
oh my god.
Are you finding it that stressful?
Yes.
Say more.
Well, I've never done like 6 nights in a row at the
It's a
same
lot.
theater.
It's a lot.
But it's like you've probably done like the classic weekend.
We've also done Edinburgh, so we do like 28 days in a row in the same.
Yeah.
I did Edinburgh.
That was wicked. You really got so close. You got so close, my guy.
I as well did Edinburgh a year or so ago.
Yeah.
That was torturous.
Yeah.
It's the most amazing time. I wish I went as a consumer.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't go as a performer.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Because I saw not enough shows,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
doing those shows, and that was just me doing like a 7-minute set a night. And
What? Where were you doing this?
my friends and I, my LA comic friends, they produced their own showcase style show. So we sold the show as like, if you want to experience a night of LA comedy, come to this show. Like
was this in the
6
Gilded Balloon?
Yes.
I got flyered for this. Who's
my
the
God.
girl in
What if
it?
I did it? Did I flyer
No,
you?
no. There's a young
You
girl
would have
in
remembered.
it. She's super
Are
sweet.
you a good
Wally
flyer?
Barham. Wally Barham.
Is that her
I'm
name?
just- so there's she's very short, amazing breasts.
I think this
Also
is
very
her.
funny. Can we?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Can we edit that so I say funny before breasts? Let's just
No.
make breasts be
No.
her.
Let's go
For a
first.
second.
No, you
kidding?
misunderstand. We have an
Wally, I'm sorry.
Come on, you know Catherine. Come on, Catherine. Tight cunt, really funny. And then they go, oh, Boha.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
Is that how they bring you on stage?
Every time.
She
And
insists.
I want to be clear. We have an incredibly queer listenership. They'll prefer your initial version.
It's an honest description.
Yeah.
But she's
But I
amazing.
met her. She flyered me, and
Is
we
that
had a
who you
really
know?
nice chat.
Yes, that's her. And she's young. Yeah,
Yes.
she's shorter. She's so funny.
She's so cute. She's so nice.
Did you attend the show?
No.
Don't blame you at all.
God, no.
Don't
No,
blame
no,
you at
no,
all.
no, no.
Because
It's awful because you're trying to see all of your
I know.
friends' shows
I
as
know.
well as like
Yeah.
the other ones that you like get tickets for like before you go because you're like, what is this one? And then
Yeah.
it's like anything extra.
Yeah.
I
Also, like,
always end up
top of
not
the-
attending to as well, just out of panic.
yeah.
Yeah. Also, let's just be very clear. Top of the list is not the hot LA comics who've blown into town. Let's be. Let's
I almost
be
just
honest.
choked.
Let's
No,
be really honest.
I agree.
Like, I'm sorry.
I
you're
want a
too
minging
good.
pig.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I actually just think I'm sorry. It's the one thing I do
Yeah.
have against American comics. I think
Go
like,
on.
what's the need to be so attractive? We get it, and also we're funny. That's our thing. Can't we just be funny instead?
Wait, do you mean attractive like good looking?
You're
Yeah.
all good looking.
Not the
What
men,
are
not
you
the
guys
men, not
talking
the men,
about?
not the men, not the
You're
men,
so
not the men,
fair.
not the men, not the men, not the men, not the men, not the men. But like,
Oh, the women are
Come on.
gorgeous.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To the point where like,
Yeah,
why do you
yeah, yeah.
need a personality?
that's what I'm like. I'm like, save the jokes for the duds.
I wanted a personality to get me a Pedro over there.
Yeah, he's super.
Do you see
hot.
this
Yeah,
hunk
yeah,
over?
Yeah, yeah.
To Pedro.
To
Even
Pedro,
though this is a feminist podcast, let's
Pedro.
clap for the straight man.
Oh, it's not. It's queer. It's not feminist.
Don't get us confused. Don't get us
Jesus.
confused. We can be dumb bitches as long as we're gay. It's fine.
In general,
She's
LA
not even
comics are. I'm not gay. I'm disappointingly straight.
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
the female comics in America.
If
it's
I was Mary Beth
mental.
Brown, I would be carried from one room to the next for my whole life
Yeah.
and never tell a single goddamn joke. The fact that girl has a work ethic is incredible to me. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to do comedy. You could just be brought places.
But I have no skills. Comedy,
Okay.
you know what I
All
mean?
right, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
get
know what
it.
I mean? Like
Yeah,
I'm not good at math.
Okay.
I'm not good
That's
at like
against type. Good for you. Play against type.
yeah, like I'm not. I'm everything is against type for me now. I feel like if I think about it out loud, I'm not good at math. I talk a lot.
That's good. Talking
It's
is
a
good.
skill.
Might as well get paid for it.
I'm good at making coffee.
Can
Hello?
I say that? Can I just
Pedro?
mention that? Yeah.
Leslie?
Can I just mention that you did?
I made you the coffee.
You did make a
With
coffee.
stolen oat milk.
However, well, now you said it on.
They don't listen. The other people in the offices
Okay,
don't listen.
this isn't live, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very watery coffee,
You're
but I
welcome.
do admit that I like it.
Yeah. You loved it. I think you said you loved it.
Oh, so I'm
earlier.
sorry.
I imagine you did. Yeah.
I think she said this is bearable because it's watery. But wait, so hang on. Wait, we have to get to the important stuff, which is that you've come to London to do the Soho shows. How are you finding the Soho shows? Last night was the first one. Yeah.
Last night was the
Second
second
one.
I love the vibe of London.
Thank you.
Right.
But you have you guys done an hour in America?
No.
So
I've done a couple of sets.
So you know the vibe or the deal that in America, if you're doing an hour headlining show, we always have an opener comic and or a host, even if it's just two comics. So
I
that's
listened to WTF with Mark Maron when I was a new comic. I know this.
So I'm sure you heard all
So
that.
like a headliner and you'll be at the club for the weekend.
Whoa, so you get it warmed up for you.
Yes. So you're supposed to
Nice.
have like a fluffer or someone like
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
there to like warm up the crowd and get them like, you know, they were just outside
Yeah.
walking on the street. Sometimes they like rushed from work to get to the theater. They need a little bit of a transition before they see you who they paid to see. So that doesn't happen at Soho or what I've found.
No, it doesn't.
happen.
So
Soho.
I'm just like raw dogging my face.
You are.
Like walking out on the stage. And also, you know the voice of God, like the mic
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
I'm announcing my own ass
Yeah.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
stage,
yeah.
which I never do.
Welcome to
in this-
London.
So that's normal here, I guess.
Yeah,
I
totally
never,
normal.
but I feel like such a loser being like, are you all ready to see this next rising star?
Are you
know,
kidding?
like-
I love doing that.
well, I don't know
course you
how.
do.
I need to learn how to love it.
Okay,
because
so-
I feel like a loser.
Okay, because embrace the loserness
Yeah,
of it. It's
yeah.
so funny introducing yourself. So what I do is that's your entire warm up. So I go, "Are you guys ready for a show?" And they go, "Man," I go, "I can't hear you," and then they cheer louder and just keep pretending you can't hear them.
Oh, I
I'm
like
a very
that.
specific
I
comic.
like
No,
that.
but like, "Oh, what are you saying?"
But the value of a good announcer is everything. Because
Yeah.
I have been
Yeah.
at clubs around the country where they just have like someone who's very like kind of meek, like all right guys, like a librarian, like everyone settle in,
Yeah.
everyone's
Yeah.
and then like they don't give you that huge oomph.
yeah,
you know.
when they're reading the script.
I am an incredibly self-conscious God miker as well, and I would say that I don't bring the energy that
Yeah.
Helen does. And
You
I
let
also
me
speak-
introduce you once.
Yeah, I also. If
I
she's
would
in,
love
if
if
she's
you
in,
could
the,
do
if
it
she's
for
in the
me.
room, I always have her do it.
Yeah,
100%. She doesn't
yeah.
even need a mic. But what is it, like a 1,000-seater? You're fine. But the thing I would say is that I therefore make it as short as possible because I actually just want it to be. I'm just like, good people of Soho, let's go, and then off I go.
And then they know the drill. They just clap,
Yeah.
and then you walk on.
Yeah.
So last night, I'm trying to experiment. Like I should really be workshopping my actual set, but I'm so focused on mastering the God mic thing. Like that's the only thing, which is like a useless skill in the.
It's not. Try and get a laugh off the
No,
God mic
you're-
to walk onto the laugh.
So-
I love that.
I want to do that.
Do
like
that.
That's my goal. So last night I think I said, is everyone ready to see who you came here to see? And people clapped. And I said, make some noise if you have no idea who the headliner is. And you got dragged here by a loved one. And then most people cheered.
That's so.
And I go, kind of hurts my feelings. I guess we'll start the show. Here she is. You know what I mean? And then and then I think I admitted over the God mic that we went to Borough Market
Nice.
yesterday, love.
Nice.
Accidentally ate 2 sausage rolls.
Accidentally.
Well,
like flipped.
we
They
meant to
creep
order
up on
one.
you.
We meant to order one. We ordered 2, and then we got a Scottish egg.
Scotch
A
egg.
Scotch
I mean, I'm sorry. What did I
no.
say?
Scottish egg.
A Scottish.
Listen,
Which
that-
feels like an egg that is
Edit that out.
desperate for
Edit
its
that out. Edit that
freedom.
out.
No, that's the clip.
edit that out.
After trying
I
for
don't wanna
Edinburgh
offend-
so many
I don't
times,
wanna-
a Scottish egg.
I don't want to offend the locals,
Oh no, the Scots are already angry. You don't have to worry about
but
that.
Yeah, that's what I said over the God mic. I like listed things I ate, which
That's
no one,
so great.
nothing to cheer about. People were just like, is she just gonna list everything she ate today
I would cheer about all of
and then
that.
funny.
and then talk to us for 60 minutes? Like,
If you listed Scottish egg, I would laugh and cheer.
I
Yeah.
think I said Scottish egg last night.
That's
Yeah.
tough, man.
But you would have got a big laugh for that.
I got
No, you
some
wouldn't.
kind
English
of.
people are so judgmental. You would have gotten a guffaw that's like, "Ugh, she doesn't know.
Wait, so are they judgmental?
I think about their own stuff. Yeah, I think like
Oh, yeah.
they're chill with us unless we try to talk about their stuff, and then they're like, oh, I think you'll find.
I know I did. I made the mistake of like, who doesn't like make jokes about the like London accent? Like everyone has jokes about
Yeah.
it, but I love it.
Wait,
and
what are the jokes? What are they doing?
I was trying.
No, go
Oh,
on.
no,
go
no,
on.
just kidding. No, everyone
Leslie,
loves it and
no, it's fine.
respects it.
Literally 100%. Like I'm backing you 100 way, babe. Like I don't do impressions of California girls or
Yes,
like
you
whatever.
do.
Dude.
I love it in the
No, but-
sun.
Wait, have you guys been to LA?
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Disney one day though.
my
Well,
self confidence is not high enough yet. I'm waiting.
I mean, you could go. Probably all your perceptions are true.
Yeah.
But LA is huge where you can avoid
I wanna go to
the people you
A1.
want to avoid.
A1.
You should just go there just to laugh. It's ridiculous.
And-
And I don't shop there. I don't shop at Erewhon.
What is Air One? Sorry.
It's a pretentious grocery store
It's
all over
like-
LA.
It's like Waitrose and Whole Foods had a baby with the Harrods food hall.
It's
No.
like a $26 smoothie
Fuck
that
off.
Hailey
only
Bieber shops there.
that only has like an ice cube water and like a teaspoon of whay protein. Like it's like
no. I feel hungry just thinking about that. That makes
I
me
know.
sad.
It's great.
This is the other
we
thing.
have to go.
I think I'd be trying to like liberate women who are just like, I'm just outside. I'd be like, don't you want to eat a sandwich and revolt? And they'd be like, I'm fine. Yeah, it's just not the right place for me. But maybe one day
One day.
with a lot of SPF. But then
Yes.
I met an actress the other day who told me that publicity in the States, so what we would call PR,
Yeah.
costs $6,000 a month. Is this true?
yeah.
And then I was like, my
Is that a
dreams for
lot?
America are over.
Is that a lot?
Is that a lot? That's an insane amount of money to have to
Oh
pay
my
for
god, we
publicity.
complain here.
We have to pay
Is it more
$3,000
here?
a year, and we like are.
Oh, is it
really
three grand?
big.
Oh, wait, I've never
Three-
paid.
3 like US dollars grand or 3
British pounds. Okay, maybe
So that's
4,000 a year if you're doing like year round. Maybe a bit more. You
I've
could-
only
you could
done the
maybe-
month for Edinburgh
You
one.
could you could push it
Yeah.
to 10 if you like are like super famous. Well, probably.
10 is a lot.
But
10 a
you guys pay a month. No,
No, a year.
10 grand a year.
is the most you could pay. I could fathom here.
Also like what do they I mean I have them and I love them but like
What do they do?
yeah.
Yeah.
edit that out. Actually, what do? They
Edit
booked
that out.
me on this fucking podcast.
There we go,
How
there we
dumb
go,
am
there we
I?
go.
How dumb am I?
Leslie.
I'm like, they don't even fucking do anything. Like, if it
Leslie,
weren't
may I say no? Can I say this?
Oh.
Because we saw you were on at Soho Theatre and emailed about you. So
We contacted
don't
you.
worry, I didn't you. I forgot.
Well,
don't
then-
let them
then-
bill you for this.
then my statement stands, and they will never listen to this episode. What do they do?
What do they do?
I don't know.
What do they do?
But I think we don't know what they do, but if it was gone, we'd realise it.
I
Like
agree.
you
like the
know
dentist.
that.
Like the dentist.
Like the dent. Well,
What do
actually,
they
no,
do?
the dentist
Wait,
is all bullshit.
you know what the dentist does?
what do
What do
they
you
do?
mean
What do they actually
What do they
do?
do?
Your teeth would
They go
fall out.
in and they just say like, yeah, fine, cool, come in for a checkup next year. And it's like, okay.
English dentists. I can't tell you how little they do. They're like, yep, still there.
Oh, really?
Still there.
My friend who lives in Germany, she flew over after having her wisdom teeth removed and they don't do anesthetic. Like
Huh?
they don't put you under or anything like that.
Here
So
they
you
don't
feel
do-
in Germany. So she felt the pulling on every single 4 of her wisdom
the
teeth. And
fuck?
she's like, they numb it. And I was like,
What the
that's
fuck?
so messed up. And I was like, why'd you get all 4 done at the time? And he went, because the dentist was like, it just makes more sense for us to do it now. So they yanked all 4
That better
out
have
of
been
her.
like free.
No. I mean, you get like a discount with like the medical insurance there.
What the?
That's insane.
But also, what sort of fucking psychopath goes to a German dentist? I lived in Germany. I never went to the
Yeah.
fucking dentist there. I'm not a
Oh,
moron.
did you do comedy there?
Yeah.
How, what's the vibe there?
Fun.
Really?
Yeah, it's really
she
good.
speaks German though.
Oh,
If
so
I
you-
did English language comedy.
yeah.
Yeah, I started there.
Oh my god.
It's good. Yeah, but you started in LA, so that's so much cooler.
But I don't know that it's cooler. I
It's
think-
cooler.
It
It's
is
100%
cooler.
cooler.
Why do you?
What's the vibe for comedy in LA?
There's like cheerleaders
what
in the audience.
What it's like to start there, like currently. Starting there, it's like it's obviously like it's competitive. Like I know that's a stinky word, but it's just like there's so many people there, and you feel this like a little.
No, it's
anxiety.
competitive in London
I
as well.
think
We
it's
go
very
through
competitive for
competitions
sure.
really
Yeah.
early. Yeah.
You know who you're with, and it's not like I'm trying to beat you and win. It's more like, okay, these people are good. I gotta stay good.
And you're
like
all
that.
sort of
Yeah.
going up for the same things. Like I know in America it's more like JFL and sort of like trying to get the spots on the like Tonight shows. But for us, we're like there's these competitions where agents come and see you, which is how you get like TV work eventually. So it's like.
But also, I'm really glad it's competitive. I think it makes you better at comedy.
I agree.
I think the scenes where it's not competitive, you can tell. Sorry to say it, but like
The Berlin scene's not competitive. I highly recommend
So
Germany.
so you like starting there because you felt like you had more shows, more stuff to do. Like you were up a lot.
I think I was up a lot. There was, and also I had like a big space that was just mine as far as like I was the only young British woman on the scene. It's got a lot bigger now, but it was like there was one British woman who was older than me. We had very different sort of style, and then there was a woman from Colombia who lived in New York, and another American woman. But like there was no one like I had like the entire space of like young British person, and then coming over here to do a gig for the first time, and I was like, oh my god, there's like 200 of me.
Were you nervous at your first gig here?
So
just because it was here,
fucking scared because I was like it's just different.
Were you scared on Monday night at Soho?
Yes. Okay, so
how did it go, by the way? Okay, so okay, don't sigh.
I'm very edit that out. So
American positivity. Edit that out. It was amazing.
I was jet lagged. I'm also very hard on myself. I was a little out of it mentally. It's been over a week since I did the hour.
Yeah.
Which an hour is so different from you doing the little sets in here and there. So it's been a while. And
I just had a week between my weeks at Soho, and I found that
I know.
like
it's weird how it leaves your brain.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm on a 3-week break and I'm starting again next week.
Well, your career's
after
over,
jet lag.
so
I mean, you know what to do. It's like even though it's your own words and thoughts, you're like, what the fuck do I say for? So then I felt rusty, a little jet lagged, and the culture shock of like announcing myself on stage.
The culture shock of announcing
no, but that seems like
Yeah.
a small thing. It seems like a small
literally-
thing, but if you are hard on yourself and you like passions and like to do things the way that you like to do them, that kind of thing throws me so much. Like if I don't have this, my thing is if I'm in a different country and I don't have I got to JFL and my suitcase was lost,
That's bad.
and I just.
No. That's a no.
I like planned my outfits. I like to wear very specific things on stage, and I just could not get my head around being there. I just couldn't. So I totally get it.
Were you there? Which JFL in what year?
I did New Faces International.
Oh my god, so fun.
So fun, and then it went bankrupt. So I guess I shouldn't have made it international.
I went
gone.
last year.
Oh, you killed it.
I literally killed it. Like me and all the new faces from last year texted each other. We're like, we broke it.
Oh God.
We're like, we broke it. We
That's
shut
so
it down.
funny because Helen thinks it's because she put it on her manifestation board.
I manifested that I was going to get JFL International this year.
Okay, so what you should do.
It's my first time manifesting. And I cannot tell you how much effort I put into this 7 to 8 minute unedited video to send them because it's like I've done the showcase here before. Like I feel like do you know what I mean? Like I'm in the running. Oh, Catherine, it was sad, wasn't it? I put so much effort into it. I booked into clubs I don't even like to get the video where the crowd are just hot.
Edit that
Just
out,
so
edit
I
that
could
out.
no, they know. Just to get this perfect clip. I got the perfect clip. I sent it to my agent and I was like, I can't believe I managed to fit all this stuff together in like one set unedited. And then literally 2 hours later, she was like, it's bankrupt, never mind. I was like,
There's two things. It's like you have a superpower. So you should start to manifest things of the opposite of what we want to happen. So manifest that like
This is genius.
I'll never win an Oscar or something. You
I'm
know
gonna
what I mean?
win an Oscar. Yeah.
No.
I'm never gonna win an Oscar.
Yeah, that's
You're
what
so close. So you were so close.
So something is happening. You might have a superpower. And second, isn't it nice to know that none of it matters? Like us, everyone, even though we did JFL,
Yeah.
it's like what?
But you've done it.
I did it, and
So
I'm
it's like-
so sad about it that it's like maybe done. But it's like I hope it because in LA we were in the midst of tryouts, so there were showcases the night it was announced that it was done. So the showcases continued. in LA.
No, stop it.
And I tried to go to one of them, but I had a show. But I heard it was like wild. Like someone like maybe I'm making it up, but someone like might have taken their shirt off. Everyone's just like whatever.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
That's
like the
so
I
funny.
would have
freedom.
loved to have been there
You
for
know
that
what I mean?
moment.
I would have taken my shirt off too. Like the freedom of like not caring is so beautiful. So like the showcase.
Feel free not to care on our podcast.
Yeah.
But don't you feel like comedy can be better without that like obsessive caring? Like I always wondered
Yeah.
if they took out, so like obviously for us like the Edinburgh Awards are such a big thing, but like
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like every comic, not every comic, but in general, people have this idea of like a stereotype of what an Edinburgh award-winning show would be, and it's sort of like something with a very good emotional crux, something with a really good structure, not necessarily like the jokiest. It can be like they're
Yeah.
obviously all so funny, but like that stereotype, and then sometimes people like are encouraged to write towards that to
Yep.
sort of like get a nomination, particularly for new acts, right? I know I was sort of encouraged to like introduce yourself, like make sure that it's clear who you are, who your persona is, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. And it's like I don't know if it necessarily makes the best comedy. So if the awards just got cancelled 10 days into the Fringe, would the shows get better? Because like people are
kinda love
so
that.
desperate to perform the show so perfectly
do
and
you wanna-
clearly when the judges are coming in. Because like if you've been
My
in it
worst-
if you've been in it for a while, you sort of know who the judges are.
My worst performances are when I know who's in. As in, like, my big
that's
rule
what
with my agent is don't tell me. Like, I
Yep.
can't. Tell me after. I obviously want to know that people are coming in, but I cannot know. If I know there are reviewers in, I'll always fuck it.
See-
I get so uptight because I'm such a perfectionist.
Right?
It's like, is it comedy if we're doing it for an award? Like
Right?
a little
Yeah,
philosophical
that's-
question here.
That's
No,
why I've
is it
never
till
been
I go
And I'm
sad?
nominated.
like, fuck off, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I
Like we're doing all this for Pedro right now. Like do you know what I mean?
I do everything for Pedro.
No,
for
but
the
I
record.
no,
And I want you to
literally,
keep that
but I
in.
made him
More
a
on
coffee.
that.
I want you to keep that. in. Okay.
But I made him a coffee. I made you a coffee. Remember that?
I am a strong, independent woman, but I dedicate my life to this man.
To Pedro.
But,
And Pedro, I could take you around London and you wouldn't have to make the itinerary because I actually know it like the back of my hand.
Yeah, which she kind of knows.
Freckle vein. I can't believe you're still drinking that coffee.
It's really admirable.
Anything free, by the way, I finish fully.
Good for you.
Thank
Yes,
you. Thank you so
yes.
much.
Kindred
So
spirits.
we just
yes.
agree amongst the three of us that from now onwards we just don't care and we're just gonna do what is funnest for the audience that night.
Isn't that the point of it? You know what I mean?
It is, but we
So it's
forget
like-
that.
I know, because
Yes.
last night
But
I
I
think
love praise.
There, well, I'll praise you.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Like we'll do it.
I'll sing praise you.
So
Nice. That'd be nice.
last
was better?
last night at the theater, I think there was a reviewer there,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. Like I think they came, and I was like, I didn't want to overthink it, and I don't think that I did. In the back of my mind, I remembered, but I was like, why does this reviewer have to come to this unfinished hour?
Is it
that
an
I'm-
unfinished hour? You're working it up.
It's not like something that I would want to put out there this moment, you know?
Are you taking it to the Fringe?
No, I don't have plans to go to the Fringe
Good for
this
you.
year.
That's why you seem well. Okay. Good.
So you
Good,
guys are
good.
going?
No, not me. I just finished it all. I'm done.
Oh. You know that the mic is still recording even though you're whispering right into the mic.
No,
Just,
really?
Oh, is it?
You know you're the loudest whisperer in the world, right?
No, we're both doing Australia, but Catherine's starting a new show and I'm finishing a show, and then I've decided I'm gonna become something else, I think.
Are you?
She's going to not win an Oscar.
You are never going to win an Oscar.
gonna
You are
win.
never
Never.
going to win several
I
Oscars.
think I'm destined to voice a Disney princess. So I'm just gonna focus on that.
Oh, I would love that.
Thank you.
Neither of you exactly has the tenor of a Disney princess, if I may.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have.
We
you,
both sound like Disney princesses.
I'm
Fucking
sorry to
joking.
say, I think you both
No.
have kind of got like stepmom energy, and
We're
you're
like the
step
sassy
queens.
stepsisters. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, or the like wicked queens. Wicked queens.
I
Thank
would. I
you
would
so
take
much.
that. I would take that role.
Yeah. I think that's more. You're more, I think, stepsister, and you're more queen vibes. It's such a beautiful depth.
real. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh
it's
my
just,
god.
It's just me being very sleepy. It's not really sexual. It's just
It
I'm
feels
always
sexual.
so
now
funny.
you said it's not sexual.
It's
it
funny you
feels
should say that
sexual.
because Helen has this theory, and I think it stands up, which is that sleepy girls are sexy girls.
the sleepier the
Wait,
fitter.
that's me.
Don't you think sleepy?
Guys like you to be sleepy, and that's fucked up.
'Cause they
What's
think
wrong
it's-
with you,
Yeah,
Pedro?
Pedro, you fucking creep. Oh, look at her. She's so sleepy she can barely stand. She
I
won't
guess-
remember anything.
I guess you
It's
better do
fucked
more
up.
steps.
He does think I'm cute when I'm sleepy, right?
Gross!
together, Pedro.
Why
Get
can't
it
a
together.
woman be alert and awake to stand up for
no,
herself?
you know what it
is?
is? Because if you're sleepy, like you see a sleepy person, like you just want to cuddle them. You're like, oh, are you sleepy?
That's the
There's something
thing.
cute about it. It's like,
Also, Helen, you can do this, but like her theory is essentially that if you get up and it's like you come into a room and you're like, morning, I'm just going back to bed. That's sexy. But
It
if
is
you come in
sexy.
like Helen does in the morning, which is
Morning!
it's
Oh,
not,
I don't
I'm
do
an
that.
awake person. I'm alert.
dude,
And I think
no.
it puts people off.
I wake up sexy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I'm sleepy. I'm always like, I don't.
well, because this guy's he's taking charge by making you walk 25,000 steps a day so that he can want to cuddle you.
So many
It's like,
steps.
what the
my
hell?
fucking
He,
God.
Pedro,
Wow.
Pedro is more your level. He wakes up like we have a joke that like his morning song. If there was a soundtrack to his morning, it's literally like I'm walking on sunshine.
Katrina
it's
and
like
the
that,
Waves.
like right
Wow.
away.
Wow.
Mine is the Limp Bizkit song "Break Stuff." like that. Like that's my morning soundtrack.
Wait, what is that song?
It's hit it. No, just kidding.
That'd be so good if you could hit it, Andrew.
Break
That'd
stuff.
be wicked.
Swear to God, it's oh God, it's how does it start? It's like
Andrew, can you find it?
it's with that guitar riff like dun. Yeah.
Yes, I love that. I love that.
Such a good morning
So
sound.
when I wake up, I can only open one eye at a time.
No.
You
like,
know?
because of like, do you have a sty? You like, peel it apart?
It's just too much pressure to open both at the same
Wow.
time.
Yeah, I really.
It's like
I understand that.
like let me do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
One
Okay,
eye.
I get it when I've got
then
like an
the other
infection
eye,
and it's
then I
closed
take-
over.
Then I take a breath. Then I grab my phone to say like what day is it? What time is it?
What day is it?
Then
Who's
it
the
takes-
president?
Yeah, then take a couple breaths. It takes a lot.
That's
to get it.
sexy.
Whoa.
You see, you think it's sex.
It is. I hate that
is.
it's true, but I think like a woman who is like just at ease with herself and just sort of like waking
Yeah.
up and like I'm just exhausted.
That song didn't say at ease to me. It said this is going to be angry for a while until it gets coffee.
Yeah, it's a little like muted anger. Yeah, it's more.
But don't
it's
you
more,
just like think, I want a coffee and just like jump out and I want a coffee and then my husband wakes up and I'm like, I love you so much. I give him the biggest cuddle.
What
Well,
husband?
sometimes Pedro brings me a coffee.
Pedro.
I know.
Pedro.
Sometimes he'll
We're
just
sorry
bring it
for
to bed.
yelling at you.
I know.
We take it back.
Like he like and I also can't speak right away in the morning. So I need at
Wait,
least
what the fuck is that?
What does he? He doesn't make you a cocoa right before bed every night, does he?
No,
A
no,
very
no, I don't. I
special
mean,
recipe
nothing that
cocoa.
he's maybe. I don't think that he spikes anything. I haven't
Okay, good.
noticed. But like,
That's a low bar.
it's-
Wow,
it's like-
the bar for women is low. Shall we say that? I don't even think he spikes anything. He's like a good guy.
I assume he doesn't.
Wow,
right? Like he's
straight women have it hard.
I get a good vibe from him and that's what matters.
Yeah. And he's so pretty. Now
I
wait,
know.
you're doing your show. The other thing that we do on this podcast is we answer listener problems.
Oh, love.
What kind of advice giver would you say you are?
Aggressively honest.
Okay, so
Yeah.
read American. And and who is likely to come to you for advice?
I guess I still get like some single friends about stuff, and then like just like dating stuff in LA. And I
Okay.
guess
Were you a big dater before Pedro?
kind of like I had.
Don't listen, Pedro.
I had, and no one matters pre-Pedro, but yeah, I had on and off relationship things, and then unfortunately in LA, I dated a couple of like the classic non-committal Peter Pan type people where they want to date you just enough.
Yeah.
It's like they microdose dating. They just want a
Yes.
teeny hit of intimacy, but not so much that they have to actually give anything to you.
But you've
God
already told
damn,
people
that's
about them and
well-articulated.
you've got to find a way to trick them into coming to a family things. You told your family that they're coming already.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah.
And it gets to the
It's a
point where like
fucking nightmare.
I end up telling friends about these
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
and then I realize, oh, nothing's gonna happen with them. And then once you have that epiphany, then I was like, we're not gonna do this
Yeah.
anymore. So unfortunately, a lot of Peter Pan people, and so yeah, I dated on
Peter
and off
Pan
in LA.
and pre-Pedro. PP, wow.
I know Peter Pan's pre-Pedro. No
Wow.
more.
Did any of
No,
them
thank
actually
you.
play Peter Pan at Disney?
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
That'd be amazing.
Okay, so that's such a specific dream for you.
Also, those Peter Pan twinks are definitely gay.
Good for you, Andrew. Well said. Somebody had to say it. Come on. Yeah, desperately.
Peter Pan's straight. Let's not erase
can't,
straight
we
culture.
can't.
Yeah, he's written
He's
a straight-
famously straight. He's super into that child in the 90s,
Even though
Wendy.
he's called Peter Pan.
Peter. Oh my God. He's
What does that mean?
pansexual.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
You
The
heard it
more
here
you
first.
know. The more you know.
Edit that out. He's a straight man. Please tell us what our problem is.
Well, I'll give you a choice of 3 problems. Although, as I start this, I think you'll probably pick one of them.
We'll let Leslie choose.
Yes, Leslie.
Okay, under 2. Okay.
The 3 problems are: there's a body image problem, there is a career goals problem, or there is a hot girl summer problem.
I like all of them.
Career excites me the least because I used to have a day job and I just can't talk about careers
I thought you were
anymore.
going to say because I used to have a career, but then Pedro came along.
I know.
I know what your day job was. You were HR at Netflix.
Yeah,
Isn't that really
yeah,
creepy that
yeah.
I know that?
It's not. Like
Is it?
it's
Okay,
online
okay, cool.
somewhere. So
Whoa.
I'm too tired of talking about that.
Fine.
The other ones sound more spicy.
Which one do you do? Body image or hot girl summer?
Aren't they the same problem?
I was gonna say the same.
Let's do body image first and then go
Okay,
on to hot girl. Should we
let's
do
do
that?
it.
Okay,
cool.
great.
Let's try that. Let's try that.
All right, in that case, we'll start with this email from H.
Hi, H.
H says, "Hi Hogs, I've been a die-hard fan for a year now. I adore you both so much. You are rays of joy." Thank you, H.
It's nice.
From a really young age, I've been very hyper-conscious of my body and how I look. I've always been slightly on the chubbier side, and since I became conscious of this, I've internalized the belief that my appearance makes me inherently different / unappealing.
So sexy.
I've done so much work to try and unravel this belief, and I'm definitely in a more comfortable place than I used to be. But since entering a long-term relationship, which is incredibly secure, I've noticed how deeply impacted I am actually by this. I just can't fathom that he could actually be wholeheartedly attracted to me, and so much so that my brain has been constantly looking for ways to reaffirm this belief. I'm in a really obsessive thinking pattern, and very untrusting of him, because I genuinely can't see how he's attracted to me. I know you both suffer with some of these issues to a degree, and I'd love to hear any thoughts, advice, solidarity that you could offer. So much love, H.
Number one, thank you for writing in. And also, it's not just us. Everyone suffers with body image. I swear to God, it's not like, yeah, everyone.
I don't really know how you could be a person in the world
Yeah.
where consumerism exists, and so people need to create problems with your body so in order to sell you solutions and be completely unaffected by that. But
They're literally making money of us being insecure. The beauty myth. Read it.
I know. I fall for it.
Me too.
Me too. Obviously.
I mean, I fall for it the least. I'm very much. Yeah.
You're incredibly secure in it, which is so cool.
I know,
And
but I've got
also
big breasts, so like it
It
covers
helps,
everything.
It helps.
Like I'm technically morbidly obese, but my tits are so great. It doesn't like who gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Like no
Yeah.
one's looking
Lot
any
to be said for it.
further. And
Lot
I
to
know
be said.
that. It's
Yeah,
fine.
You're
Who
so right.
cares?
You're so right.
Do you want to see them?
I'd love to. Pedro, turn around.
He did! He did! Look at that. You want to feel the weight of that?
38 double J.
Get your hand under
You're
there.
welcome to feel the weight.
Are you serious?
All natural. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Do you feel kind of gay now?
Well, kind of,
good.
because now I feel like I have a medical condition because mine feel nothing like that.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no, I know.
The weight of these is insane. I think I've got heavy nipples, I think.
Oh my God.
No.
No,
Yeah.
that's not the weight of your nipple.
No,
No,
it's
no, no.
not. It's
Like, I'm not a boob doctor, but that's not, is that what they're called? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, boob
Yeah.
doctors. Gynecologist and boob doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. Norks, actually, in the UK. Call up Dr. Norks, he's on his way.
I want that job so bad.
Dr. Norks. Dr. Norks is 100% a bloke.
I know.
No, I feel like I've got weights in my nipples. That's why they're trying to go south.
No. That's
But,
just
yeah.
gravity, babe.
I'm
They're
sure your
incredibly
tits
heavy.
are like similar.
No.
Helen's superpower is the ability to tell you what size you are if you want her to, but it would involve consent and touching.
Okay.
Do it. No, I don't know.
No.
Leslie won't.
Wait. She can only tell if she feels them?
Yeah. But
Well,
she's
then,
not gay.
yeah. That would be a trick if she could tell by looking. But if she's like, she has to feel and look and lick them to
I don't
understand.
lick, not
what-
anymore,
to
not
understand what's
anymore.
like- Then of course.
I used to, now I
Well,
don't.
guess what? I'd like to announce
no
I
one's
have a
ever called that out
superpower.
before.
I can tell the size of a man's dick by feeling it. How about that? There's my superpower. So how you know what I
It's
mean?
all I have.
How is that a
It's-
super? You know what I mean?
It's all I have. It's all I have. I didn't go to
it's not. No,
university.
it's not.
I didn't go to university.
Whoa, this has never been called out before. Wow.
She's so upset.
I'm not upset. Pissed off. You pissed me off after I let you into
I
the cave of wonders.
Sorry.
Do you have any idea how people
Wow.
want to feel the weight of these?
And so just to circle back to the problem,
Oh,
Yes.
right.
Don't
Oh,
worry
right.
about your
Oh,
body
right.
image.
We started bragging about our bodies.
Yeah.
Instead of responding to this adorable, sweet person who
Yeah,
messaged.
that's what happened there.
Yes.
So if maybe we could circle back.
So maybe the advice is be delusional about your positive qualities,
Superpowers.
like how we are. I don't know.
Okay, interesting. What, like, really amp up the, like, invest in your personality? That's your answer.
I'm bummed because I don't know the true way to fix it. It's a bummer because it's how she feels.
Yeah.
I hope her partner is genuinely awesome and supports her. And I hope she doesn't let this paranoia impact the relationship, because that would be a bummer if it's going well. I don't know how to fix it. But I hope she knows saying out loud, like, is the easiest answer, it's all in your head. So if you really believe that narrative so easily, like I'm undesirable or my I don't like my body, can't you just flip it just as easily and believe the opposite? Like, if it's all in your head, can't you just...
I think it's
don't know.
hard to fix it, but I think there are practical steps you can do.
Go on.
I think curating your social media timelines to having some like body positive accounts to follow.
yeah.
So sort of like ensuring that you're not just following highly edited or what you see as a desirable body or something that you think
Yeah.
you should have. So like you can be in that positive space around
Yeah.
it. I think, to quote Paulette Bonafonte from the first Legally Blonde film,
Yes, please.
we look at each other's bodies and we get jealous as women. But as Paulette says, like, what she got that you don't have? 3 tits. And that's the only thing you can be jealous of.
3
if you
tits.
don't have 3 tits.
I will say that you have enough for 3 tits.
Thank you
That's
so
so
much.
true.
That means a lot.
And we are jealous. And we are jealous.
That genuinely means a lot.
Yeah.
And I am jealous.
But I've got a
jealous.
hairy stomach, so it's like
Whoa.
you know
I'm
this.
still learning about her.
Wait, is there even like... I don't even know if I have pores on my stomach.
Okay, I'm a miracle.
What?
Do you know what I mean? Doesn't hair come from pores?
Like hair follicles?
Yeah.
You don't have
I
hair
don't
on your
See
stomach?
how
You
I
don't
have no
You don't
skills.
have hair on your stomach?
No.
No, me neither. Then I was joking too.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Edit that
I
out.
was all
Edit
banter.
Hey, here's what I think.
Fucking
I
Leslie's
think-
a bitch.
Edit that out. We're so welcoming. I genuinely don't know how to solve this. I'm 35 and feel exactly the same way. I still perpetually feel shocked that my girlfriend could find me attractive, would find me attractive, or wants to go out with me. But here's the thing. People generally don't commit to a partner, have sex with them, invest in a life with them, and spend all their time with them as like charity or for a laugh. And I don't back my personality enough that it's that. So actually, because I'm such a moody
Such a good
cunt,
personality.
sometimes like
You have
50% of the
such
time,
a fun
50% of
personality.
the time, yes.
60%.
I'd say
That's hurt.
55 at a push.
Everyone's 50%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just think that there is a base level that keeps you going. That is what reminds me, is that like there's something that means this woman puts up with my shit, and it must be that she feels like I feel about her body, which is that she fancies me, obviously. And I think also to just keep perpetually try to find ways to remind your brain that the narrative we're sold about what a perfect body looks like is a fucking lie. And it's so unattainable that the people who theoretically have it don't even have it. We're just not allowed to see that version of them. And keep doing that. Like, inundate yourself with that message. Listen to podcasts about it. Listen to talks about it. Whatever you have to do to try to decode it a little bit, which it sounds like you are doing anyway. And then also, like, have a bit of respect for your partner, I think. Is like the way I think you should think about it, which is like that dude's not a liar and he can make his own choices. And it seems like he's decided you're smoking hot.
Oh,
and
that's good, yeah.
have a bit of respect for that. And I would also say, and I'm telling myself this too, everyone, like most people, get laid at some point. You're not attracted, I'm assuming, to the listener, to most people, but they're attractive to somebody.
True
so
that.
we can probably accept that attraction is subjective. So even if you're like, I'm not massively excited by my body, you could be like, well, statistically
Someone
and
is.
specifically, this dude
Many
is.
people are.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Many people
Jeez.
are.
I'm
Yeah.
like, honestly, try be a woman on the internet who has said that she's been broken up with. You'll find out like how many people will come out of the woodwork. Even if you're like constantly just posting pictures of like your breakfast and depression, people will be like, that's my girl. Like, people are into the weirdest shit. So
Yeah,
just
breakfast.
give you.
People are mental.
No, but I just be like, I'll be like, another porridge, and 3 men will be like, do you want to get wet?
You know
for
why?
dinner?"
Because that's a sleepy breakfast.
It is, you're right. But the point is, have a little respect for that guy and him knowing what he wants, and the fact that he probably isn't dating you as a bit or for charity. That's what subscriptions are for. So I just think,
I think that's good.
yeah.
Yeah, like I would ask yourself, like, what's the evidence you have about your body image? Like, what is the evidence you have that you have an undesirable physical? Because the evidence of your boyfriend is like the opposite. You have someone in your life who's actively attracted to you.
And what evidence do you have that he doesn't find you attractive? Like, you can have evidence that you don't and that it's not and blah, 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 because the brain is a wonderful, horrible bully. But
Yeah.
what is he's done nothing to, and I need to remember this as well.
Yeah.
Also, don't like berate yourself if you wake up one day and you don't feel attractive, because no one feels attractive the whole time. Like
Yeah.
it comes and goes.
Oh my God.
Like
Every morning when I wake up, I describe to you how I act in the mornings.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
One-eyed Leslie?
sexy to you.
No, I can't.
Pirate Leslie?
One-eyed mute Leslie.
I can't speak for 1 hour. I cannot speak. Like if I need to talk to Pedro, I either text him or I will use hand gestures.
You do one-eyed text?
hell.
This girl has a boyfriend?
Yes.
You're
And a
fine,
fit one,
Paige.
like an actually
Paige,
fit
you're
one.
fine.
Yeah, baby.
The worst part is, before we started the podcast, we were like, okay, we're not mentioning Pedro. This is a podcast for women. And honestly, this podcast is now dedicated to him. It's dedicated to him.
You have to add him in the name of the featuring Pedro.
Yeah.
We must.
Maybe he could pick us all up for the end. That'd be nice. The man's like, no, please leave me alone. Leslie, where can people see you?
I am on tour everywhere. I'm here. I don't know when this airs.
Where will you be in 3 weeks?
I will be in like Austin, DC,
Great.
Texas.
Wait, you guys said you're going to Australia?
Yeah.
When?
We're
Monday.
leaving on Sunday for
Oh,
5
are
weeks.
you serious?
Are you going to be there?
We're going. I'm going to be there in June, and I'm going to bring Pedro with me to
Of course you
announce
are.
me on stage to do the God mic.
Oh, cute.
Yes,
Nice,
he doesn't
nice,
know
nice.
that I'm going to make him do this, but I have to sidebar because I've never been. Have you guys been?
Oh, we'll send you lots of advice.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
gorgeous.
okay.
It's gorgeous.
I've never been to Melbourne before, so Catherine's
It's
been
stunning.
there.
You're going to have the best time.
Okay,
And Australian
yeah.
audiences are wild and really up for it. So that's
Yep.
great.
But you're
They're
going
the
to
opposite of
Austin.
Americans. They don't need to be warmed up. If anything, you're like, yikes, you guys have been drinking since the
I do
whole
love
day.
that. I
Yeah,
love
it's
that
great.
energy.
It's great.
So I'll be everywhere,
But
but
Austin, Texas.
yeah, and I've never done Austin.
Do you do
either.
the big hair? Like the bigger the hair, the closer to God?
You don't have to dress.
Wait, what?
Dolly Parton.
Oh. Should I?
The bigger the hair, the closer to God.
I don't think you have to just to go to Texas.
You have to.
I've never been, but
You
that doesn't
must.
seem like a rule they could have.
Get a perm.
Maybe
Get a perm.
I don't know that I'll do that.
Get a perm.
I don't know that I'll do
You
that.
could get some
I don't
boobs. Come on.
I
Maybe
feel
just
like
go
that
on
would
stage on a
distract-
horse. That would get them going.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like a little bit too on the nose.
Okay.
Of like
It
the
doesn't really feel like you
Austin,
want
but-
our advice, Leslie. So I don't know. how to-
Try and help women and they just
Wow.
fucking push you
Okay,
away.
right, okay. Well, listen, you're not going to love our kangaroo costume tips for Australia, are you? So why are we doing this? Great, okay.
Good eye.
They can see you on tour. Where can they find tickets to the tour?
The website is LeslieLiao.com.
Great.
one.
And
Yes,
how do they
catchy.
find you? Instagram?
Yes, my Instagram handle is it's my name but racist. It's Resri Riao.
I was wondering what that was because I was
Did
on
you
your
not know?
Instagram and I was like, why did you put an R in front of it? Is that what you've
It's
done?
me taking the power back.
Okay,
Good
it's
for
like-
you.
I love that
I love
for
it.
you.
It's very funny.
So
Very funny.
Resri Riao.
No, you can't take the power back.
Do not edit that out. Do not edit that out.
That's the wrong power.
Edit it
That's
so that
white
she
power.
calls me that the entire episode. Edit it that way. Edit it so that's how she introduces me, okay?
I know he doesn't have
And that-
time
okay?
to do it, so I feel calm. Only because I know he doesn't have time.
Wait, and then what about Twitter, TikTok?
That is so evil.
It's all, I think across the board, it's Resri Riao.
Fantastic.
Say it again.
Resri.
No.
I won't be saying it.
We'll obviously tag Leslie in like everything, so you could just follow on that.
And obviously, if you see a gorgeous, sleepy, small Asian woman traipsing behind a very tall, muscular American man, then you'll know that's also Leslie. And she'll be saying
100%.
things like, where are we going? I'll do whatever you say. And he'll be doing
I'm exhausted.
directions.
Make me a watery coffee.
Yeah. So they can catch you at Buckingham Palace as well, which will be nice.
Yes, we visit the Buckingham Palace. We're invited a lot, so
Okay,
you'll
nice.
see us there almost every day.
Yeah, eating for Scottish eggs. Yum.
A Scotch egg. What did I call it?
Scottish egg.
Scottish eggs. Scottish.
It is Scotch eggs.
It is Scotch. I called it Scottish.
Yes.
You got
Okay.
this.
Thank you, Leslie.
You actually do comedy tonight. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hello and welcome to the Executive Producers Lounge. Sit back, relax, and let us thank you. Simon Moores, Guy Goodman, Mary Fox, Annie Tonner, Stefanie Catracchia. Oh, hello, newcomer, and welcome. Oliver Jago, Anthony Conway, Matthew Thomas, Madeline Quinne, and Grace O'Reilly. Can we get you anything?
Oh, that was so creepy.
Thank you.
The "can we get you anything" was creepy at
Thank
the
you.
end. Did you not?
I wanted to go for Stepford Wife.
That is 100 Nicole Kidman.
Thank you.
Okay, wait, what should I do the producers list in?
Slumming it.
Like Pumbaa?
I want it to be like Ryanair
Like
flight.
Oh, Ryanair. Hello!
No.
We're
what?
from County Dingle Doogle. wait, isn't there a county called like Dingle O'Deagle or something? What's it called?
There's a place called Dingle.
Dingle, is it?
Sorry, just to check in. What do you think Ryanair is?
An Irish airline?
Yeah, but like, it's not from Dingle.
It's not from, where's it from? Dublin.
Why don't you just do a normal accent, but that's like more like...
They're Irish people that work at
it's
Ryanair.
more quality. It's
based
more
in
value for
Ireland.
money. Think like Iceland.
Icelandic.
No, like...
Stacey Solomon.
Thank
Kerry
you.
Katona.
I love Stacey.
Mom's chocolate producers. Yeah. Okay, breathe.
Stacey! Right, thank you so much to Richard Bicknell, Elle, Richard Bold, Sadie Cashmore, Zoe, Rachel Page, Helen A,
good.
Abby Wolf, Luke Ray, Kate, Dean Michael, nearly said that wrong, Anthony, Sophie Chiven, Kerry Smooth. Give me a new one, I've got 2 more lists.
Australian.
G'day, and thank you so much to our wonderful producers from Down Under, / you're probably in the UK. It's Victoria Hutchison, Becky Fox, Tim and Dom, Raia Fink, Cordelia, Amy O'Reilly, Matt Sims, Tristan, Taz, Charlie A, Kai C, Hyla Wolf, Hi Briggs, Jam Rainbird. Stop, is that actually a name? Please be single. And please contact me. Helen Rainbird. Jam, contact me. Sorry, can you give me one more accent?
Texan.
Nice.
Howdy, partner.
They're also close
Y'all
to-
want to go to the cattle ranch? Y'all having sweet tea? Okay. I'm gonna pray for you. The bigger the hair, the closer to God. Okay. I'm gonna pray for you. Okay.
It's
Forrest
so
Gump.
weird when you go for you.
For you. I'm gonna pray for you.
you.
I'm gonna pray for you. Okay. Welcome
Why
to
is it so wide for you?
Welcome to Texas, and a big thank you to
Have you ever
Claire
been?
Owen-Jones. No,
You can tell.
no, Claire Owen-Jones, Harald van Dijk. No, come on. Okay, Texas.
This ain't Texas.
This ain't Texas. I know. Hold on. Okay,
Oh,
okay. Claire Owen-Jones. No, Claire Owen-Jones, Harald van Dijk, David Walker, Jess Nick, Rachel R, Neil Redmond, Sarah Molly, Tina Lindsay, Graham Marsh, Lear Overend, Liz Fort, Chloe, Emily G, and Ozzy Steph. Was that bad?
It sounded like the narration for like an American murder mystery podcast.
I thought it was like one of those sleep time, the ones where
Oh,
they're like,
yeah.
you're going to go to sleep.
I
Wow.
was thinking about a big Texas man on a cattle ranch.
Make it stop. Hey guys, thanks for supporting the podcast.
That
We
was
really
the
appreciate
longest
you,
producer's
and we need you. We need you because Helen's alienating, if I may, with that kind of thing.
This ain't Texas.
Nope. And that
I
ain't
know.
the song. Not even close to the frickin' tune.